This is a story about Kyle and Jason. Kyle and Jason are names that rich boys get. Uptown Kingston boys. Jamaican boys blessed with lighter skin and daddy's fat wallet. They live in places with names like Norbrook. At high school recess, they close ranks with other rich boys, uptown boys. But Kyle and Jason are good boys. Well, Jason is. Jason lent me all his Smiths records. Kyle stole my Phil Collins and said, "Faggot, I'd never borrow that shit from you," when I asked for it back. We are all boys in an all-boys high school. Puberty bursting out of school uniforms, drunk and dumb youth. Kyle and Jason aren't actually called Kyle and Jason. I made those names up. Because both men are still roaming. Right now, Jason roams New York City and may very well be here tonight. Right now, Kyle is standing at the end of a Burger King drive-thru in Kingston, trying to remember which person he forgot. Brethren, let's off $100 now. 50, 20, 10. Where do I know you from? You still have my Phil Collins record. What? Never mind. No, you don't know me. Jason walks New York because Jamaica is a place he punched a hole through. He can never go back. Kyle walks Kingston looking for the next woman, looking for the next man to save. Let's do this in reverse. 2016. I haven't seen either in over 10 years, maybe 15, but I hear. You know about Jason, right? He had to leave after he got out of prison, but there is no place for him here. Not after what happened to him. To him? Don't you mean after what he did? We have to forgive the unforgivable. He didn't do anything to me. I hear he's back on it, cocaine this time. Oh, well, cocaine is cool. Maybe that's how he deals with the years he was on crack. I mean, everybody in Fleetwood Mac used to hit coke. As long as it's not crack again. 2016. Kyle is still on the street. Now he's 47, which means he's been a crack addict for 30 years. Lean and ripped, but crackhead ripped, which means each muscle is punctuated by a bruise from sleeping on the sidewalk or from a man who finally thought of his wife after getting his dick sucked by a dude. At least they're not fucking me. But no crackhead goes downtown unless he plans to get fucked, because that pays double. But he gets half because there are boys here 1/3 his age. His friend, the musician, came down to see his son, then vanished for a month. Turns out he went to the crack house in Ravinia that weekend, OD'd, and his body sat there rotting for weeks while people tripped all around him. Kyle doesn't do crack houses. He brushes his teeth and looks for wounded women on a mission. He's living with one now. She will save him until he falls. Then he'll blame her, and she'll try harder, and he'll fall again and blame her, and she'll try harder, and he'll fall again and blame her, and she'll try harder, and he'll fall again and blame her. And she will try harder and harder and harder until she learns, maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year, maybe 2, that she was only looking for a mission. He was just looking to live rent-free. 2006. Jason is out of prison, and I see him in a nightclub. Did you see Jason? Yeah, I did. Did he recognize you? We were never that close. Well, there is one person who will never take drugs again. Why not? I don't know, after what he did. But there's nothing left now. What do people with nothing do? I don't know. He's coming over. Dance with me. 2006. Did you hear about Kyle? What, he's onto heroin? That fucker could never afford heroin. His family disappeared. What? Yeah, just like that. His family just vanished. Poof. They got tired of him breaking them, so they just left. Houses as they left it. They just left the country and didn't tell anybody they were going. Not friends, not family, no one. They couldn't risk Kyle following them. How the fuck would Kyle follow them? The only reason he has an overdose is that he can't afford that much drugs. He'd find a way. Anyway, they're all gone. 1996. Kyle is at KFC hoping some guy he vaguely remembers will buy him a two-piece chicken dinner. He knows everybody who's still on drugs, but he's not on it. Crack is for losers. Crack is for the 80s, and this is 1996. At least he's not Jason. Jason. The last Monday night in September, they find Jason naked on his lawn. Men are always naked when you find them. He was at his parents, who took him out of detox because they were a respectable family. Detox made him paranoid. The family was plotting a birthday party. Jason thought they were plotting. When they found him, he was still clutching the hammer. He had bludgeoned his girlfriend's head off and had started working on his mother. 1986. Crack is a ghetto disease in America. In Jamaica, it means you're young, and it's so fucking messy dealing with coke. In Kyle's house, there is crack on the counter like spilled sugar cubes. All the cool kids are doing it. Sounds like a cliche even then, but all the cool kids are doing it. Cool guys, cute guys, guys who trip and fall and land between girls' legs. Crack is lying on kitchen counters in uptown homes like spilled sugar cubes. Why do people take drugs? Life's too hard. Crack wasn't cheap. Nobody with a hard life could afford drugs. Why do people take drugs? Why do they keep taking drugs is easier to answer. Because there's nothing to do with a life off drugs but to get back on it. Nobody wants to take the mask off 2016 to realize you're still living in an interrupted 1986. Why do people take drugs? Why did that woman cheat on her husband in the movie Unfaithful? Because the fucking drugs are there, and so are we. Because the drugs are here, and so are we. Because the drugs are here. Thank you.